Well, a great big cardboard box arrived on my doorstep this morning, and inside this eagerly awaited package was not one, but 3 ukuleles from the brand new Octopus Rosette series. Now, I've reviewed Octopus ukes in the past, their standard series of ukes, and I said I was very impressed by the affordability, the quality, the attention to detail. Well, now with this new Rosette series, Octopus have gone a step above and gone for slightly higher quality specifications in all the details of the uke. So, firstly, the thing you notice is the wood. They're now using sapele mahogany for the body, and which, as you can see, is that lovely grain there. That's a good choice for a tone wood. It looks nice, the finish is nice, feels good, and what gives it its name, of course, the Rosette series, is this rosette design around the sound hole. You can also have them with or without this wave motif as well. The first thing I wanted to do, of course, was compare these with the original standard series. So the first thing I noticed about the concert model is a little bit more depth to the body. It's slightly deeper, and I thought, well, will that affect the tone? There's the old standard one. Yes, it does have a deeper tone as well, but I don't think it's just the size, because then I compared the soprano, which I've tuned in D just to be adventurous. I like sopranos in D. Now here's the standard Octopus soprano, and here's the new Rosette model. Now, I don't know how well this will pick up on the video. It's a subtle difference, but there's definitely more warmth and richness to the sound of the Rosette model. And yet the bodies on these two are exactly the same size. So it's not just the size, it's about the quality of the wood, I think. It's a subtle difference, but I do think they have improved the sound on the Rosette models. And I've also got this fabulous tenor. Now that, I hadn't played an Octopus tenor before at all. This is the first one I've seen. That has a very, very rich, warm, resonant tone. I'm pretty impressed with that. And as we've come to expect from Octopus, everything's nicely done. It's very, very neat and tidy. Good quality tuning pegs. Now you'll see that the Octopus animal logo that adorns the peg heads of the standard series has now been forsaken on the Rosette series. Just the name remains. So I guess that's indicative of the fact that perhaps whereas these standard ones were aimed more at the kids and educational market, perhaps they're going for a slightly more adult market with the new Rosette series, and perhaps saying that these are for more advanced players. I do like the sound of that. That's very, very nice. And it was funny, actually. A few months ago I did a demo video of one of the Octopus ukes, and somebody put a comment on the YouTube video saying, "It doesn't sound like your vintage Martin, does it?" And it made me laugh, because I mean, really, the vintage Martin that I play for my concerts and recordings is about £1,000 more expensive than the Octopus ukes. So I'm not saying that I'm going to sell all my Martins and start doing all my recordings with Octopus ukes. What I'm saying is that playing an instrument can be a very expensive hobby, and when you look at the Octopus range, they actually go from about £25 to about £75. So what they're doing is making it affordable for people to play an instrument without having to make any sort of financial sacrifice or having to worry about the price at all. It's really incredible value for money when you look at the standard of the instruments. So yeah, I'm very impressed with the Rosette series. They sound good, they look good, and the first thing that you see is the gig bag when you get it. These are very nice quality gig bags that they all come in. sort of lovely plush suede effect fabric, nicely padded. Here's the one that the Tenor came in. Again, very nice quality. Backpack straps on the back if you want to go for a hike with it. Really lovely quality, and they are definitely a company that make the effort to get things right. So it's a big thumbs up from me, and I suppose I better play something to finish off.